Hi, I'm Juste from Rasa, and today I would like to show you how to install Rasa X locally on your Ubuntu machine. Why install Rasa X locally? Let's say you have built the first prototype of your assistant and you would like to show it to your colleagues or friends and get some feedback on it. While you can gather them all around your computer and show them your assistant running on your command line, there is a much better way. You can use Rasa X, which even in a local mode allows you to easily share your assistant with real testers and kickstart the development of your AI assistant. Rasa X is a tool for conversation-driven design, the process of listening to your users and using those insights to improve your AI assistant. It layers on top of Rasa open source and helps you build better assistants. You can run Rasa X locally, which we will cover in this video, or you can run it on a server. Running Rasa X locally is a great way to just explore Rasa X and start prototyping your assistant locally before moving to a server deployment. In addition to that, it enables you to use conversation-driven design from the start of your project and incorporate the feedback of real testers before you're ready to push your assistant further. So this is how you can install Rasa X on your Ubuntu machine. For this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu 18.04, but the instructions should be the same for other Ubuntu versions as well. First, make sure that you are in the same virtual environment where you installed Rasa open source. Here I am in my virtual environment called venv, where I have a small Rasa project called RasaBot. I can double-check which Rasa open source version I have installed in this virtual environment by running the command rasa-version. Once inside the virtual environment, you can install Rasa X using the following command: pip3 install Rasa X and providing an extra index URL which will point to an index on which Rasa X is hosted. After a few seconds, the installation process should be complete and you can launch your assistant with Rasa X using the command Rasa X. Once Rasa X is launched, you will be prompted to the Rasa X user interface. Rasa X gives you a chance to test your assistant using a simple UI, annotate NLU and stories training examples, and do many more things. But one of the most important features is sharing your assistant with real testers. If you head to Conversations tab on Rasa X UI, you should see this Share with Real Testers icon at the top right corner of the page. You can provide some details about your assistant, and once you hit Generate Link, you will get a simple URL which you can share with real testers to talk to your assistant. The only problem is that your assistant is running on localhost, which means that it is not accessible to people outside of your local network. To fix that, you can use ngrok, which can expose your assistant to the outside world and make it accessible to anyone that you would like to share your assistant with. So first, make sure to get ngrok on your machine. You can download ngrok on its official website and follow the instructions on how to set it up on your machine. Once that's done, start the ngrok server on the port 5002, which is the same port that your local Rasa X instance is running on. This is very important to make sure that the local Rasa X server is accessible through ngrok. Copy the ngrok URL starting with HTTPS and use it to replace the prefix of the Rasa X URL. More specifically, replace HTTP localhost 5002 with ngrok URL. This assembled link can now be shared with anyone you would like to test your assistant. When people click on the link that you shared with them, they will be able to talk to your assistant directly on their browser without installing anything. But the best part about using Rasa X is that the conversations real testers have with your assistant will be stored and made available to you in the Conversations tab of the Rasa X UI. Here you can review those conversations, see how people talk to your assistant, how it responds, and you can make improvements on your assistant based on what you learn from observing those conversations. Once you are ready to take your assistant to the next level, deploy it in production, or collaborate with your colleagues on further development, you will have to set up Rasa X on a server. Check out Rasa documentation on how you can achieve that. Here you can also find some information on how to decide which Local or server mode is the most suitable for you depending on the state of your project. I'll leave you here for now. Happy development, and I'll talk to you next time.